Hi everyone, and this is Gabriella from Lewisville Family Counseling in Lewisville, North Carolina, and this is video 7 of coping with Corona. We've done this video series to kind of try and see and help where we can in the community. And so, topic for today's video is fear. It is a scary world to live in right now. I know that I am not the only one to feel that. And it is the fear, the uncertainty, and not knowing, what's going to happen, not knowing about, all types of things. It's just fear. And so today's video is really kind of to address the fear and give some strategies on how to confront that fear, as well as cope with that fear, mostly coping. And so the first recommendation would be to be kind. You never know where someone else is, and you can't always tell if someone's immunocompromised, and you can't always tell when someone is really going through a hard time or if they've lost their job, etc. So really being kind is one of our first recommendations. The second one is going to be being self-aware. Being aware when the fear starts to turn to anxiety, and when that anxiety begins to really take over your life, take away your sleep, etc. In those moments, those are kind of where you might want to start thinking about reaching out. We do have a couple counselors with some openings in our caseload, and we are more than willing to help where we can when dealing with the fear becomes too much. So, 1, be kind. 2, be self-aware of when you need to take a step back from social media, etc. Another thing that we recommend is to stay informed, but don't obsessively check the news, and try and keep to the trustworthy sources. This will ease a lot of the stress in being properly informed and properly informing others. Something that I know all of us see every day is the perpetration of false information, which just leads to more fear and more anxiety. So that's recommendation. Number 4, I guess, it would be to focus on what you can control. There's so much out of all of our controls right now, but there is some things that we can control. Washing our hands, social distancing, supporting our immune systems. These are all things that we can control, and also washing our hands help someone else. So that's something to really focus on, and focus on what we can control, because what we can control, feelings of control typically lead to less fear and anxiety. The next is stay connected with others via video chats, via Zoom, whatever that might look like, social distancing, and stay connected with others. We talked about isolation, our isolation video, and how dangerous that can be. So to avoid that, another recommendation is to plan for what you can. We don't mean vacations, but planning for what you can anticipate. If you don't budget, learning how to budget, things like that are things that can take a lot of fear out of the equation. So that's something we really recommend. And the last thing we recommend almost every video is being healthy, making healthy choices, eating healthy, getting outside, changing your environment even a little, taking a walk in the wilderness, social distancing. But being aware that being healthy is going to help others be healthy, helps your mental health, and all of the above. So, fear is something that is so hard right now. We live in a very fearful world. Whole countries are shut down. I mean, it's a very scary place, and that's for adults, kids, the elderly, everyone. And how can we support each other in this? So those are some of our recommendations, and we look forward to doing the next video. And if you feel that you need more support, we're here for you. Give us a call. You can check out our website. You can email us. Our website's www.lewisvillefamilycounseling.com. And if you have any questions, please reach out. We would love to hear from you. And if the fear becomes overwhelming or too much, we are here. And we can definitely see what we can do to assist you in that. So this was video 7 of Coping with Corona, and we look forward to seeing you soon.